As everybody will witness the Ayodhya Ram Temple inauguration, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be in the temple town to inaugurate and lay foundation stones of development projects worth Rs 15,000 crores for Uttar Pradesh, including projects worth Rs 11,000 crore for Ayodhya. Every eyes will come back to Ayodhya again. Definitely, one knows that it's associated with Lord Ram and Ramayana. But what is the other historical aspects of the Ayodhya city? Let's find out that. The controversy and politics that have made Ayodhya such a politically and emotionally charged word have eclipsed the over 2000-year-old recorded history of the place. While most people associate Ayodhya with the events in the Hindu epic the Ramayana or with the Ram Janmabhoomi agitation, no one really talks about the fact that it was one of the most preeminent cities of ancient India. According to the ancient Indian tradition, the importance of Ayodhya stems from the fact that it was the capital of the ancient Ikshvaku dynasty to which Lord Rama, the hero of Ramayana, belonged. Over the last century, numerous excavations have been carried out by archaeologists such as Alexander Cunningham, A.K. Narayan and B.B. Lal, and all these have helped us to get an understanding of just how ancient the physical archaeological site of Ayodhya is really. The site was also excavated by the Archaeological Survey of India under B.R. Mani at the behest of the Allahabad High Court from March 2003. The earliest evidence of human settlement goes back to the 5th century BC. The findings traces how Ayodhya is one of the oldest cities in India, as old as Kashi, and was known as Saketa in the ancient period. It emerged during what is known as the second urbanization period in Indian history from 600 to 200 BC. This was one of the most formative periods in Indian history when villages grew into cities along critical riverbanks, trade and commerce thrived, and new religions and philosophies emerged. Old settlements such as Takshashila, Kashi, Shravasti and Pataliputra became the most powerful cities. Saketa was located in the Mahajanapada of Koshala, whose capital was the city of Shravasti, almost 80 kilometers away. This was also the time of the Shramana movement in Indian history, when a large number of wandering ascetics travelled across India, preaching different philosophies. As an important trading town with a large merchant population, Saketa also drew a lot of preachers and was home to a thriving community of Buddhist and Jain people. According to Buddhist canonical text, Gautam Buddha is said to have visited the city several times, while Jain texts claim that two Tirthankaras, Parshvanath and Mahavira, preached at Saketa. The Buddhist and Jain congregations were held in the parks to the south of the town, where the first foundations of the monastic establishments were laid. Saketa had a number of Buddhist stupas with important Buddhic relics as well as Jain temples, including the great temple of Adinatha, the first Jain Tirthankara. These were all destroyed during the medieval times. In addition, there was also a large population which belonged to different sects of early Hinduism worshipping Nagas, Yakshas, as well as sun worshippers. During the Gupta rulers, Ayodhya reached its highest political significance that during the reigns of Kumaragupta and Skandagupta, the capital of empire was shifted from Pataliputra to Ayodhya, where the old name of Saketa was replaced to Ayodhya. Ayodhya name of the city defines the city as Lord Rama's capital city. But during Narasimha Gupta, the empire was completely destroyed by the Huns that caused the shifting of the capital to Kanauj in the 6th century. It resulted in the oblivion of Ayodhya. In early 2nd millennium, the Gehadwalas came into power in Kanauj. During his rule, Gehadwalas built several Vishnu temples in Ayodhya. In subsequent years, the cult of Rama developed with the growth of Vaishnavism in this time. With Rama being regarded as the foremost avatar of Vishnu, consequently, Ayodhya's importance as a pilgrimage center grew further. After independence of India from the British rule, Ayodhya has been an important city of Uttar Pradesh from a spiritual point of view.